Autonomous electric vehicles, self-driving EVs are expected to revolutionize transportation, reducing the need for human drivers and making travel safer and more efficient. Smart charging. Innovations like vehicle-to-grid technology could allow EVs to act as mobile energy storage units, helping to stabilize the power grid and reduce energy costs. Shared mobility. The rise of electric ride-sharing services and car-sharing platforms could reduce the need for personal vehicle ownership, further decreasing emissions and urban congestion. Sustainability in manufacturing. The entire EV lifecycle, from manufacturing to disposal, is becoming more eco-friendly with efforts to use recycled materials and improve battery recycling processes. The future of electric vehicles is bright, with new technologies making them more accessible, efficient, and environmentally friendly. Conclusion: 9 to 10 Sao. Electric vehicles are driving the automotive industry towards a sustainable future. From their humble beginnings in the 19th century to the groundbreaking innovations of today, EVs are transforming how we think about transportation. With improved battery technology, expanded charging infrastructure, and a global push for cleaner air and lower emissions, the future of this article is optimized for generating a 10-minute video using in-video AI. The evolution of electric vehicles. Driving towards a sustainable future. Intro, 0 to 1 hours. Electric vehicles, EVs, are no longer a niche market or futuristic concept. They have become a reality reshaping the automotive industry. With the push for sustainability, the rise of green technologies, and growing concerns over climate change, EVs are taking the lead in the transition to a more eco-friendly and efficient transportation system. In this video, we will explore the evolution of electric vehicles, from their early beginnings to the cutting-edge innovations that are driving the industry forward. Join us as we journey through the past, present, and future of electric vehicles. The early days of electric vehicles, 1 to 2 watt. Electric vehicles are often thought of as a recent invention, but their roots go back to the 19th century. The first electric car was built in the 1820s by Robert Anderson, a Scottish inventor, although it wasn't practical for widespread use. By the late 1800s, electric cars started gaining traction as an alternative to the noisy and smoky internal combustion engine vehicles. In the early 1900s, electric cars like the Detroit electric car became quite popular, especially among wealthy buyers. These early electric vehicles were praised for their smooth ride and lack of emissions compared to gasoline-powered cars. However, they struggled with limited range and slow recharging times, which made them less practical than gasoline-powered vehicles. Despite their initial popularity, EVs would face several decades of decline, largely due to advancements in gasoline engine technology and the mass production of more affordable cars, like the Model T. The rise and fall. The 20th century. 2 Saos to 3 Guas. By the mid-1900s, electric cars were largely overshadowed by gasoline-powered vehicles, which offered more power, longer range, and faster refueling. However, there were still periodic attempts to revive electric cars. In the 1970s and 1980s, during the oil crisis, there was renewed interest in EVs, as people sought alternatives to expensive gasoline. The GM EV1, introduced in the 1990s, was one of the first mass-produced electric cars of the modern era. However, it faced challenges such as limited range, high production costs, and public skepticism. Despite the hype, GM discontinued the EV1 in 2003, citing limited market demand. The story of electric vehicles during the 20th century was one of false starts and setbacks, but it laid the groundwork for the eventual resurgence of EVs in the 21st century. The resurgence, 21st century and Tesla's breakthrough, 3 to 4 watt. In the early 2000s, the electric vehicle market began to shift dramatically. The real breakthrough came with Tesla Motors, founded by Elon Musk in 2003. Tesla's mission was to create mass-market electric vehicles with the range, performance, and design that could rival traditional gasoline cars. In 2008, Tesla launched its first vehicle, the Roadster, a high-performance electric sports car with a range of over 200 miles per charge, a milestone that was considered revolutionary at the time. Tesla's success sparked a wave of innovation across the automotive industry, with traditional manufacturers like BMW, Nissan, and Chevrolet entering the electric car market. Tesla's breakthrough was a game-changer, proving that electric vehicles could be practical, stylish, and even fun to drive, without sacrificing performance. The global shift, EVs in the mainstream, 4 Oz to 5. As consumer interest in electric vehicles grew, governments around the world began to offer incentives, tax credits, and stricter emissions regulations to encourage the transition away from traditional gasoline vehicles. This has resulted in increased EV adoption, especially in markets like Norway, where over 50% of all new car sales are electric. In 2020, global EV sales surpassed 3 million vehicles, and projections show that this number will only continue to grow as technology advances and more affordable EV options become available. Major automakers are now making significant investments in electric mobility, with companies like Volkswagen, Ford, and General Motors pledging to electrify their entire lineups in the coming decades. The automotive industry is in the midst of a massive transformation, and electric vehicles are at the heart of that change. The benefits of electric vehicles, 5 to 6 though. Electric vehicles offer numerous benefits that are driving their adoption worldwide. Environmental impact. EVs produce zero tailpipe emissions, reducing air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. As the energy grid becomes greener with more renewable energy sources, the environmental benefits of EVs will increase. Lower operating costs. EVs have fewer moving parts compared to gasoline cars, resulting in lower maintenance costs. Additionally, the cost of electricity is generally lower than gasoline, leading to cheaper fueling. Energy efficiency. Electric motors are more efficient than internal combustion engines, converting 85–90% of electrical energy into motion, while traditional gasoline engines only convert about 30%. Quiet operation. EVs produce significantly less noise than gasoline vehicles, reducing urban noise pollution and creating quieter driving experiences. Electric vehicles are a win for the environment, consumers, and urban quality of life. The technology behind EVs, 6 Oz to 7 Oz. At the heart of electric vehicles lies battery technology, which has seen rapid advancements in recent years. Lithium-ion batteries. Most electric vehicles today use lithium-ion batteries, which offer higher energy density, longer life cycles, and faster charging times compared to older technologies. Battery management systems, BMS. BMS technology helps manage the performance and longevity of batteries, ensuring that they remain safe and efficient throughout their lifespan. Charging infrastructure. The expansion of fast charging networks and innovations like wireless charging are making it easier and faster to recharge EVs, addressing one of the biggest concerns for potential buyers, range anxiety. Solid-state batteries. Researchers are working on developing solid-state batteries, which promise to deliver even higher energy densities, faster charging times, and greater safety than current lithium-ion batteries. Battery technology continues to evolve, and innovations like solid-state batteries could unlock even greater potential for EVs in the coming years.